Bullshit, I can't hear you. Sound off like you got a pair.
I'm just getting started. Of course you can't hear anything.
Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Hey, Starship, what's up, man? Merry Christmas, everyone. All right, let me see if I got the audio sorted out here. I'm not even quite sure I did. Let's do this. What's up, everybody? Oh, let me do something here. Let me see. Let's see if the audio is working. I think so. Yeah, it's all good, man. Let me see here. I'm not quite sure if I'm hearing the audio from... What is this thing doing? Hang on. Let me check some of the audio settings real quick here. I think it's good. Okay. Yeah. No, I know y'all are hearing it. The question is, was I hearing it through the streaming computer, or was I hearing it through... Yeah. That's the kicker. Nope. Yes, I'm hearing it in two places here. Hang on one second. Yeah, because I think I'm hearing it through OBS and through the other one. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Now I've got it. All right. Excellent. Should be good. What's up, everybody? Happy... What is today? Thanks, Christmas. Merry Christmas. I was going to say Happy Thursday. There we go. What's up, everybody? I hope y'all had a fantastic Christmas. I actually was going to try and stream last night, but there was a massive issue with AWS, and it took down all sorts of gaming systems last night. Go figure. So, I was like, all right, cool. The wife is thoroughly worn out. She's in bed. Kids are thoroughly worn out. They're in bed. I was like, we got some time to chill. Let's go live and just chill and hang out and play little games here. I don't even remember where we left off with Alan Wake, because it's been about a month since we got to play it. Good thing they do a recap. That was not where I wanted to start. I thought we finished this. Cross the mountains. Oh, you know what? I think we're at the very end here. I don't think it's saved. Yeah, because I think right down here was that...
I could see Cauldron Lake.
Yeah, I think as soon as...
I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Yeah, I don't think it saved the last bit of the chapter we did, but that's fine. Because I didn't want it to go through the intro and everything. I wanted it to chill out.
Now, I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait! Are you? Wait!
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
Oh yeah, he gets eaten. That's right.
No!
Hey, Marky.
Sorry! Please, late! The boss didn't know who he was messing with! I didn't know! I swear, I didn't know!
Oh, that's right, this is the FBI guy.
Wife, we don't know where she is!
Oh no, it's the hunter. Man, you know that tweed jacket is just gonna be so heavy in the water. That's a long drop. That's like hitting concrete. Gumby, what did that guy do? Did he send a nastygrams? All right, here we go. Cool. So that was at the very end. Because right here's where I bailed out last time.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that Ryder just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Episode 4. The Truth.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
That's gonna be the witch.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lied.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Wonder if that guy's in on it.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Now, hang on one sec, guys. Just trying to check something here real quick. All right. Okay. Where are we at here? Wait, hold on. So he sedated me back in the cabin?
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
So are typewriters standard issue equipment in these clinics? He's in on it.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Yeah, nice scenic view. All right, I'm gonna load in the elevator.
Now,
Choke him out.
Alan, from
Choke him.
past experience with you, I know I need to get
This is Act 4.
to the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions,
Yeah.
unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your
I can block him.
subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Just let me chokehold him. I had him blocked. Yeah, Gumby, this is where we left off last time. Gumby, what did that one guy do? Because I didn't even see anything in the mod queue.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
I'll have to check the whisper in a
What I'm
second.
telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with.
Just blocking him.
After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one trying
loved his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into the
by
palms of
myself.
my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Gotta get the coffee when I can.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
I'll get
involve
him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Okay.
Talk about he works on video games. It's trash. I love it whenever the game writers put these little cell phones in. They do such a good writing on this. This whole studio does such a good job. Wow. Do the crane kick.
You might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
What's this? We're here to give specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure you don't interfere with therapy and/or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' needs for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged in the creative process. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems. It's not a problem. It's just a little bit of a hindrance. They don't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take all the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that is specifically tailored for you. I'm not voluntarily receiving crap. I want to get out of here. Engagement therapy, trademark, and its sister method, the flow. Sounds dirty. Work best when you're actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. My concern is you won't let me leave. No, it's okay, Peaches. It's okay. Hello, sweetie.
My rheumatism's killing me.
What are these guys doing here?
There's a storm coming. Oh,
Down,
what
Peaches.
storm?
Ow!
I hope it
Damn it,
wipes
Peaches.
this place
Go.
off the face of the earth.
Pull my headphones out.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Bopped him.
You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson farm. Valhalla!
I think I remember this scene from the first playthrough.
Down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
A rash where?
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
That's funny.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
And yes, Marky, Peaches got plenty of treats yesterday.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula, local ingredients, medicine, clears your head right up.
I got that same thing, Gumby.
Like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom,
Yes, wear him out.
Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
Baba Yaga.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden,
I love their conversation.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, god damn it.
So tired. Built a farm close to the lake. A place of power.
Anything in here? Lame.
I may need a hand here later on, Burge. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that, Gumby.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? The typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Do I want to take those stairs? What's in here?
The doors were locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
Just go back outside. Can I escape? Damn it. Now, literally, the can I got, Gumby, from my brother, it literally says, is like a big bag of nuts for your mouth.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Well, yeah. Oh, wait, they've got a QR code here. Hold on, let me see what this is. Oh, this goes to another one of the YouTube videos. Hang on, which one is this?
Fire rescue.
A beginning. Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
You see. Hang on, let me see if I can pull that up real quick. There we go. Let's see what the YouTube video is. Where is that? Let's see, I don't know if this... Yeah, this audio is not coming through. Hang on one sec. Let me see here. Stand by, y'all. Let me adjust this real quick. Where is that? I think it's this one here.
A beginning.
There we go.
A primordial forest. The colors of the fall. The mist. A caldera lake. Silence echoes. Loud. It's too late to hear the words. The man, naked, crawls to the shore. Like a birth? To say that would be a lie. Nothing like a birth. The opposite. He staggers to his feet. A carcass of a deer lies on the shore, rotting amidst driftwood. The man is afraid, beside himself. Who is he? He doesn't himself know. Dark waves have washed it away. A blank page where this horror story will be written. He remembers darkness, feels the shadow pressing down on him, coming after him. He must get away. He runs to the forest, to a fate worse than death.
Oh, come on, man. I don't want worse than death. That's awesome. I love the little bits they put in this game. All right, what else we got in here? Let's see. I think this way. Yeah. Oh wait, there's some coffee. Ooh, go juice. I don't even know where my brother got it from, Gumby, but yeah, probably from the same place.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Yes. All right, somebody's gonna have something fun in here. What's the book? Night Springs. Why does that name sound familiar? I want to see what the paintings were. If they had anything here. There's the driveway, if I can ever get out of this place. Alright, fine. I'm going back to my room.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Hey, thanks for the gifted sub, Gumby. Appreciate you, man.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak.
Wait, there was 2 pages we picked up.
Zane could feel the poems taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Gumby, thanks for the gifted subs, man. For 3 of them so far. Hey, hang on one sec, guys. By the way, guys, Sock says Merry Christmas to everybody.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al?
Oh, good, we're gonna see Barry.
Stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
What? Did he abduct Barry? Oh, those are the only 2 pages there. All right. Wait, is that all of them? Yeah.
No!
Hey, Ben. Merry Christmas, brother.
Things are unraveling fast, aren't they? Ha ha! Nah!
It's my store.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages.
They're holding him hostage
That's where
in
he'd
there.
been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
I got 2 keys.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Yeah, it says Alice Wake right there.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation.
would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
I'm very stubborn.
Be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting.
Ooh, there's more tapes.
He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and used.
That must have been the painter in the room across from
I
Wake's.
could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
How many of these are there?
Not buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too.
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. How are your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Good day. I said good day, sir. Oh, is that one of the paintings he was just talking about? Oh, those are creepy as hell. Look at those. Hey, Robo, Merry Christmas, brother. It was a pretty good Christmas. Kids had a great day today, thankfully. Yesterday was a hard day, though. Not because of anything in well, it was because of something in particular, but yesterday, Elijah would have been 9 months old. And so I didn't even think about that being Christmas Eve. So it was a really good day. I got to spend it with the family. We had a wonderful visit, but that did make it a pretty rough day. What is this painting here? Thanks again for the gifted sub, Gummy. Appreciate you, man. Love you long time. Woo.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman.
That's the hunter.
He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Oh, that's gotta be Barry. Hang on, Barry. I got a new page I gotta read.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? I am famous. I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me. Oh, that's how you want to play it? Is that how you want to play it? Really?
I love Barry's commentary.
That's how we'll play it. It'll be hardball. All the way, jerk. Seriously, man, I'm willing to forget the whole thing if you let me out now. Just let me out! Hey, you think I can't hear you out there? I hear you just fine. What, is this how you get your kicks, Hartman? I knew you were weird. You got that weird guy look. If you're one of those nurses, I'll double what he's paying you, okay? Do you have any idea how much I make as an agent of a best-selling writer? A lot. Is a personal check good?
He's like, I got lots of money. Can you take a check?
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that vet gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Ooh,
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
When did I get a gun?
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Oh, now we're gonna... Now things are gonna get real.
Presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Well, that's not good. Ah! Click faster! Alright. I don't think I'm supposed to go that way.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
There's gotta be a flashlight in here somewhere. Ow! Pinche. Hey, Merry Christmas, Pink! I got something for you. Be the light of your life. There we go. Burn! Ah! Don't go that way. Oh, you know what I think I was supposed to have done? Ow. Is probably run while they were getting stunned. That would have been smart. That's not good. Yep, that thing's gonna Temple of Doom me here. Psych. I got mad skills. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Ah, crap. Oh, that didn't work either. I know our bitches.
Ow! I'm here!
That is kind of funny.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Of course I am.
Don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al! Look
Oh
out!
no. No. Bad poltergeist activity. Bad. I would love to get out of here, except I gotta go through this frickin' hedge maze. Is there anything else? Anything I can use? No, there's not. Yeah. Hey, Bobby. Merry Christmas, brother. All right, Maze Runner's rule is always go to the right. Hey, there's some goodies. Double tap. That's what you get. Don't trust Emil. Yeah, no kidding. Page. You know what the best place to stop and read is? In the middle of a haunted hedge maze. That's where. Yeah, I didn't have a flashlight there in the beginning, so I was like, what do?
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning, even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Finally within reach.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
I remember this scene. I can't wait to do that one again. Unfortunate reload time. There we go. Boom, headshot.
We don't want any fighting. It makes me...
Is that Hartman I'm hearing? How convenient, there's so much nice little revolver ammo in a hedge maze.
You get 2 meals in the morning, and then you'll be nice and cold.
Oh no, that's gotta be the muscly dude. Yeah, there he is. Ow. Burn! Burn, birdies. Ooh, coffee. Nice. What's that? Yes, flare gun. The flare gun sparks joy. Stream's lagging? Yeah. I think it's doing alright. There we go. We're getting kitted out here.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Yeah, creepy. I was just thinking as I was walking through there, I was like, probably not the best idea to walk like straight down the path and then ambush. Dude, Bobby, you're tempting me because actually I got I think the same gift pack that Gumby got from my brother, and I'm debating going and just grabbing it off the counter and busting it open.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
No, not Barry. Oh. Bastards. Burn! The power of Christ compels you. I saw a thing over there. We go. I saw a hidden cache over here somewhere. So the only thing I really don't like about the interaction in this game is it always wants to switch to when you pick up a new weapon. I was like, thank you, but I would like to just keep using my 6 gun. A Glock would be nice, though. Could I get a Glock? There are entirely too many birds around here. Dude, so I don't know what it is about salted peanuts. They're just amazing.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Is that Barry? Oh, that's Barry down there. Sweet. I'm coming, Barry Boo.
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Unfortunate timing.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Let's reload a little bit here.
I found it! I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig.
Barry, you're killing me.
Here it is! Al, I found the key!
Ow, ow, ow. I can do batteries for days, buddy. Oh, that's a shotgun, not a rifle. There we go. Yeah, Barry's the best character in the game.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Tanning beds are not good for your skin, Barry. They're the wrong kind of UV. Yeah, and the fact he took the cutout in the truck. How do you even get back in to go get it? He would have had to go back through the darkness to go get the cutout.
Crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends.
That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Ooh. That's gonna sting in the morning.
Al! God damn it, Al! Talk to me!
If it is all a dream, Gumby, this dream sucks.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! And don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you
Cutout.
okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah, Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up! Don't worry about it!
He's still carrying the cutout.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Oh, I got nothing. Got no flashlight, no pew-pews. Could be something over here, right? I think that's a no. Ah! Ow! It burns. It's alright. I didn't need those bones. It's okay. I have like 20 other vertebrae. It's fine. Hold that for a manuscript page? Need a gun.
Stopped the car at the Anderson farm. Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
That's creepy. Come over this way. Ow. Alright, I'll take that hit to kill you. There's gotta be something around here. Oh, can we please not? You don't want me to go this way, therefore I'm gonna go this way. Oh god. Ow, that sucks. I have the stamina of not even a 5-year-old. I was like, I have a 5-year-old. I have a 4-year-old, but still. He'd have more stamina than this. There was something up here. I thought that bridge was the way out. That's why I went the other way. Can I please just get a flare or something? If I started streaming, should I monetize it right away? So you have to, I don't even know what the requirements are. I did it by accident, quite frankly, but there's certain requirements you have to get, at least on Twitch, to get monetized. And so... Woo. All that for the thermos. Yay. Oh. I think that might just be for the spotlights, Bobby. Yeah. Gumby, look up what the affiliate requirements are on Twitch, and that will tell you kind of like where you need to be before any kind of monetization happens.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Finally, I can like run. It was like I was hobbling the last little bit. I can move you, can't I? I can. I guess something for you.
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Look at that. There is. Nightingale arrests Wake. Uh-oh.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed-out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Have to settle for an arrest. It's like, it wasn't my primary objective. I guess I'll take a silver.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
At least I got a flashlight now. Handy. Find anything here? No, it's just a wall. Oh, that's a lot of bad guys. And not much flashlight. Ah! They're throwing shit at me. Ow! I don't have any batteries. Come on, go back this way. Whoa. Now, I don't think I'm gonna get this generator started. Ow. Start, Jenny, start. Okay, this is a lost cause. I'm gonna die. Damn it, there were batteries back there I couldn't get. Get the stairs. That's right. Run away. Be afraid of the light. Usually it's because the omega-3s need to be balanced with omega-6s, Bobby.
Headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Yeah, so a lot of times, yeah, omega-3s are typically considered very good for you, and they are. But a lot of the reason is because, usually it's because a lot of the foods we eat are heavy in omega-6. So the omega-6 and omega-3 ratio that you're eating get way out of whack. Then again, I'm also just some hacker nerd on the internet, so read up on it yourself, but that's my understanding of it. So I got a more powerful flashlight, but no pew-pew.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
That was a line from one of the mobs. I didn't even notice. I was just like, ah, they're gonna kill me. Who needs a lightsaber? I could just disintegrate a whole fence.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Is that you, Jesus?
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Aw, dude, more bear traps. Lame.
The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Hoping there would be a hidden cache around here somewhere. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ow, this is bogus. 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 Ow. Turd. Burn. Burn from a distance. There we go. Really, the burning him doesn't stop him. It just slows him down a little bit. I have this weird habit. I guess it's not really weird, but just from playing so many video games, I always feel like I have to check the edge of the map. Oh, there we go. Shotgun.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Yeah, I got that completionist mentality, Bobby.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
Ooh. I have 2 shells. The taken are filled with darkness. I have noticed this, yes. Alright, I have a few more shells now. So handy. But this is a shotgun, so I gotta get close to it. Be gone, birds. Ah. Be gone. Muchos gracias to whoever left the shotgun over there. Oh, a twofer. That's the go. That's what I was hoping for. Gotta be economical with the ammo. At least with this flashlight goes really far. So if there had been anything over there, I would have seen it. Oh. What do you say we just dodge you guys? Dog could just be gone. The light compels you.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here?
He was here.
Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
He was probably already dead, right? I had time to stop for that coffee.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Technically, we did. Yeah, I'll be up there in a second. First coffee.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Wait, so is Zane the little light creature we've been seeing helping us along the way? That didn't sound good.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
I kind of felt that switching to the shotgun in close quarters was going to be the best move.
The front door was locked.
Of course.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Nothing in the outhouse. Unfortunate. Oh, here we go. I knew there had to be something else here in the house. What do we got? We got goodies is what we got. I thought I saw something. I think it's just a shadow from the light bulb. Alright. Let's roll.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself.
Ow.
Barry was Barry.
I don't think I have power steering in this thing. Cup of coffee. Excellent. I think it's supposed to go this way. This thing handles like a dump truck. Cool. Yeah. No zombie left behind. Well, they're technically taken, but you know what? They have all the zombie attributes. Oh, we're going off-roading. I guess that's as far as I get with the truck. Name? Almost got the drift down. I don't feel comfortable walking by a potentially possessed tree cutter. Called it. I just get blocked by that damn bale of hay? Did I get it? Almost got it. There we go. That sucked because that bale of hay rolled right in front of it and blocked my flare. Jerk. Let's see. I think the road's blocked over here. Yeah, they're directing me this way. Oh, there's the soundstage. Nice. Complete with a fireworks set. Lovely.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Thompson. Shut up and shoot.
Ow! We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey! You notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? Jesus, stop! Ow! Hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Bullet time. Let's go. Oh, I picked up flashbangs. I didn't even notice that. That's what I'm talking about. I was looking forward to this fight. Check out the coffee. That was unexpected.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Barry's like the ultimate support character. Are you for real, Barry?
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Let's see. So, to come over this way. I was still looking forward to that rock scene. I remembered it as soon as they mentioned it. Oh, that was not the right button. It's alright. I have 2 ankles, thankfully. Hey, InfoClip, what's up, man? Merry Christmas. Doing alright, just chilling.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Alright, that's okay. I had 2 ankles, thankfully. I had a spare. Dude, the shadows in this game are really good, and it's messing with me, because I keep thinking I'm seeing movement.
You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Let's see. Goodies here? Wait, I don't have a hunting rifle. Yeah, okay. I'll still take the ammo. What else do we have in here? Make sure we don't leave anything behind. A little coffee. Yep. I hope everybody did have a really awesome Christmas. I had a good day just chilling with the family today.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Hint, hint. What was this page just picked up here? The Anderson brothers in the 70s.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
So they used water from the haunted lake to make their moonshine. Smooth. Smooth. Hang on one sec, guys. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I did have to go get that bag of nuts that my brother got me. Because after all the talk about it, I was like, yeah, that sounds really good right now. List of all their places that they played in 1975. They played Baton Rouge, all right. I'm disappointed there's no Texas on here. I just want them to know that. Batteries? Thank you. Give me the batteries. Oh, I'm full up on them. So why can't I pick up the batteries? Boys didn't know I was stocked up and strapped, did you?
I think we can make it through here, Al.
Oh, that was one of those like really fast movers. Let's not touch the little buzzy things. That'll probably hurt. Suck. Power of Christ compels you. Reload everything here. Well, there's Barry. Alright, cool. Spazzy truck is gone. The moonshine.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
The door was barred from the other side. I'd have to find another way.
Be careful, Al!
Let's see. Here we go. Find somewhere to go. That's Very rude of you.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Very rude. Think you can get the drop on me. I'm the 6-gun scribe, son. Hey, there we go. Magic green button. That always works.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat.
That wasn't us.
A lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Oh, that's convenient.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of 2 burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Let's see, got enough batteries. Check if it's more flare gun ammo. I heard something.
Got to be kidding me.
Oh, no, not that way. Jeez. Oh, that didn't just one-shot me. That thing has a better turning radius than the truck I took. Ow.
Got to be kidding me.
Where's that thing turn on a dime? Oh, come on now. Woo! Oh, bogus. Bogus.
Got to be kidding me.
That was so much easier. You want some of this, big boy? What you got? There we go. Nothing says Christmas like fighting through the darkness. Anything in here? Anything fun? There's a ladder there, like I could go to the other side. Oh wait, because I need to go back and open the door for Barry. That's what it is. Can't leave Barry behind. Or my cutout, because that's, you know, my primary concern. Let's see. No, not quite.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy.
Oh yeah, Barry's just trying to push with everything he's got, and I just shoulder it
The other
open.
side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
The Valhalla farm.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Old gods know the truth.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Got a little mini stage in here. Cool.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
I think it's upstairs.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Manuscript. I almost walked over that.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
Kidding? Those guys sound awesome. Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? No, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Barry, you're a bad influence.
I'm sorry about Alice. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
I could write 10 books a year. The cutout's gonna be gone in the morning. You remember, so in that moonshine, they used the water from the haunted lake. I really am like a ghost.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Alice? Alice!
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
Remember this scene?
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Repeat.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Man, he survived a lot of car crashes.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
What? Rude. Oh, well, we knew that was coming up from the page anyway.
There's an old town road with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave a light to the
No, Bobby, so I don't really usually ever remember my dreams. When I do, they're whack. They're completely nonsensical to reality. So I've never had that experience. I saw your message, I just didn't want to interrupt the story.
and told the stories of treasures deep beneath the blackened waves. Till in the stillness of wonder,
It's not even 11 yet. Let's play another chapter.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the Dark Presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
The clipper.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light. Hello.
Hey, Chris. Merry Christmas, brother.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Al. Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Oh, Barry. Told us right there, bro.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
even interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist. Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute. I know this...
Oh my God!
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Oh man, we're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay cool. I can get the emergency power on.
Do that. I'm gonna read.
Gale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel.
He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. Yeah, we're getting into the Matrix here, Bobby. Dude, Chris, I love this game. It's a very good story. There's almost a lot of like meta storylines to it.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the deja vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
That's how you know things are getting real, because now this darkness is attacking the town. It's not just attacking out the outskirts. I think lucid dreams are a brief tear in the fabric of space-time when you experience an alternate reality or parallel universe. Perhaps not even in your own body, but someone else's. Maybe I'm crazy, but there's something to it that feels like an out-of-body experience beyond the pale. See, I've never had a lucid dream, though. I've just never had one. Get your flashlight, Bobby. Oh, wait. I did this the long way. I was half expecting that TV to turn on when I walked past it. I like how she only uses one hand, like she doesn't have two.
Things. Wait, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend.
Hey, getting a rescue chopper? Hell yes.
Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No!
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
That's unfortunate.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as I get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
My hangover wants a pizza. You think there's any way I could order one out?
That's what we had on Christmas Eve with my family. Is I tried to get something nice. Nothing was available. We ended up just ordering pizza.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Are you sure? Okay then, but hurry.
How the heck am I gonna get up there? There's a scissor lift. Guess we're going this way. Okay, fine. I guess I'm not going that way.
I needed to reach the rooftop to get to the other side of the broken gate.
Damn crows. Actually, hold on. There's that hole in the gate over here. And there's a ladder. It's like little landmines. There we go. I used to order pizza and then stick candles in it and sing happy birthday because baking cake is exhausting. Oh no, because the cake doesn't taste good. Dude, it's funny because my kids don't like cake. But they like cupcakes though, for some reason. I was like, you realize it's the same stuff, right? It's just a mini cake. In the light, you can't. Oh, in the light, you can hurt them. Let's just avoid this stuff.
Hey, Sheriff, your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That bright bulb is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. You need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on.
Ow.
Damn, that's smart.
Good job, Wade. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
Why does this tiny little town have a chopper? Ow. I think she shot me. Yeah, we're getting good with the chopper.
Look out!
That's a lot of dudes. Ow. You know, Chris, I don't think I even went to my senior prom. In fact, I know I didn't even go to my senior prom. I'll tell Sock all the time, I was like, that I love her more than cake. She said, you don't even eat cake. I was like, I know. Batteries.
You have the right to understand these
At least she's handy with the gun, unlike that hunter dude who just took 3 years to kill any of these guys. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but cool.
Over here! There's light! Watch my back, Wade.
It's an ambush.
Should have asked Santa for a better flashlight with mini lumens. Now Santa brought me, what is it? A bunch of new nerd shirts. So like this one I'm wearing right now says, "I'm not procrastinating. I'm doing side quests."
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury-rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building, near the main entrance.
I can't believe I almost missed the manuscript page.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again, but meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer.
Hey, Trojan, what's up, man? Merry Christmas. Are spyware vulnerability researchers the best paid vulnerability researchers? In what respect? I'm not sure what you mean by a spyware vulnerability researcher. Are you talking about one who like tries to find vulnerabilities to install spyware? That really depends. Oh yeah, dude. There's a whole team. Like, I think IBM X-Force Red and employs a couple of vulnerability researchers. There's also Google Project Zero. Yeah, and those Project Zero guys, I'm pretty sure, are paid handsomely, and they put out some really cool research.
The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
I don't see anything in here. There's a door there. Maybe I can get through there. Clerk's office. Here we go. They should be in here. Yes, I will take the big bad flashlight. I still don't get why this tiny little town has one. How long would it take to get Pwn to own skills? I mean, the Pwn to own guys, they do a lot of stuff in there. So they're doing some really deep vulnerability research. Would they be on par with Google's Project Zero? I'm not entirely sure. But those guys, that's a pretty long road, and that's a pretty deep specialization doing that kind of vulnerability hunting. Because a lot of times they're doing vulnerability hunting with memory corruption bugs. And so you've got to understand how the programs are supposed to operate normally, then how to get them to break. Then there's a new bypass control that's put in for that. And then after that, there's another one that comes in after that. And so it's a big cat and mouse back and forth game as those develop when you're doing vulnerability research, especially when it comes to memory corruption bugs. So, because you're talking about bypassing stuff like ASLR, data execution prevention, stack and canary cookies, not canary, but stack cookies, things like that, doing ROP gadgets and whatnot. So it's a pretty long road, but that's also people that are very much needed. So I met a guy last time I was at Black Hat that what he did was do vulnerability research for Microsoft just on the Hyper-V hypervisor. And he got so deep in this, he wrote his own, I want to say he wrote his own kernel in Rust specifically to test the hypervisor. Entry level requires 100 years experience. I know, right? Sure as hell feels like it sometimes, man.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh God! Oh God!
Barry! Look out! Barry, move!
That's not good.
Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay. The storefront's blocked. Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
What should I focus on if I want to hack my brother? I don't know your brother. It depends on what he does. Trust no one in the dark. Yeah, we know that. She is so much more helpful than that hunter dude was. He's a Facebook engineer? I mean...
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
Honestly, a lot of those...
Oh, hi, Doc.
Hey, it's Doc.
Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All this shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
Wait, you got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff. A girl needs to get around.
So, if he's a Facebook engineer, I mean... Honestly, your best bet's probably social engineering.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
I think it's cool they put it in this upstairs, but I'm also sad that there's nothing in it. Usually because social engineering is like the simplest way to get to somebody.
Look, Wake, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Of course Barry found the way to the chopper. Drewski, what's up, man? Merry Christmas. Ooh, coffee. So you also have to remember, though, whenever you're trying to compromise a target, legally, by the way, remember, rules of the chat. First rule is, don't hack the stream. The second rule is, don't talk, everybody in the chat is a fed. And rule number 3 is, don't talk about anything illegal, because see rule number 2. So, but when you're going through something like a red team exercise, you're looking at
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this.
He changed a lot.
Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
That's not good.
Let's take a break.
Well, let me pause this real quick. So a lot of times, whenever you're dealing with social engineering, that typically gets you a foothold into something. It's usually not the end game. It can happen, but I'd say that's probably like a 5% chance of happening. Usually, you're talking about getting access into something in particular, because a lot of times it's not the engineers that you're after, it's the stuff the engineers can access. Straight from the hip. Get wrecked.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
More of these little speedy dudes around here somewhere. There we go. So the hard part about something like social engineering is that a lot of times social engineering is a means to get a technological execution.
Okay. Let's go.
So if you haven't learned the technical side yet, then getting the social engineering isn't usually super helpful. It gets you in, but it doesn't get you where you're kind of going. So that's where a lot of people said, people like Kevin Mitnick, it's like, oh, he was just a social engineer. I was like, that was true. He used a lot of social engineering, but he was also very technically savvy. So he used that as his entry point to then employ the other technical skills that he had. Oh, I assume he's a troll too, but I mean, he's asking questions and doesn't bother me. You're going to get real answers even if you're a troll. Let's see. What's the new page we got here? Oh, we have 2 new pages.
Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
So Cynthia's the one who's been leaving all the caches we've been finding.
Barry got back to his feet inside the Bright Falls general store and dusted himself off. Right next to the cans of baked beans was a locked case filled with flare guns, and yet here was a conveniently placed barrel of crowbars. Barry's smile widened as he realized that this was the classic movie scene where the hero had to gear up and arm himself to the teeth. Barry threw himself into the role.
Oh, Barry. All right, where do we go now? Oh, we gotta find some way to get around the church. Oh, now it's magically open.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition. We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Of course.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even though I never met him, that was what I had heard from some folks who had, is that he was a pretty charming dude. High charisma score. High charisma, high intelligence. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I thought I had flares. There we go. I want to use flares. I didn't want to waste a flashbang there. That was unfortunate. So the best bet would be something like social engineering and pwn to own. Not really bug bounty hunter skills. So there is some overlap between something like pwn to own and doing something like bug bounties. It's just most of the time you see the bug bounties are for like internet facing infrastructure. Excuse me, I got hiccups all of a sudden. Hang on one sec. Let me fix something here. There we go. I mean, there are bug bounties on programs themselves, like especially if you're doing something like vulnerability research for different applications. I mean, typically they're usually open source, but not necessarily. And then there's other ones that would be for like binary exploitation of the like those applications. So it really just kind of depends. God, these hiccups are driving me nuts.
Did you call 911?
Guess that one saw the light, huh?
Oh, very dude.
You didn't like that one? A tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Like garlic.
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
I don't know if those lights are actually bright enough to do anything. But if it makes you feel better, Barry, you just do you.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor. I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard. Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
I'm coming, Alice.
When someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license, or cleared your departure to Night Springs. No offense, Sheriff.
See, that's a tree down, so I guess we go this way. back there.
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
Don't take too long. I want to get out of here.
That means time to gear up. Of course, there's a buttload of shotgun ammo. Here. Yeah, we'll pass on the pump action. We'll stick with the hunting rifle. Of course, it's locked. And there's all sorts of goodies around here. Get some thermos. So for crypto trading, you can illegally hack the APIs to get a latency edge, i.e. tricks to like reducing duplicate data. And they use tricks on AWS DevOps side things to reduce memory, but I was wondering if Burp Suite would be useful for finding other ways to reduce latency in crypto exchanges. Probably not. Oh, it's about to get real.
Get ready. I'll hold them off.
put an end to this.
Just get me to Weaver.
I didn't see it, Bobby.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
The darkness messing with my brain.
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
That's a lot of crews.
Hold on! Ow!
Son of a bitch!
Ow, my ankles. At least I can stock up on ammo. On topic of social engineering, do you or someone you know ever run Red Team Physical Op? If so, how'd it go? And what was the pretext? Yeah, actually, I usually would do those in the past, and I didn't ever really use a pretext. I mean, it depends. So typically your pretext is for in case you get caught. What is this? Can I just shoot that? So usually what I would do is typically I'd go into the office really early. Something that was earlier than anybody else in the office, but not so early that it caused suspicion. So like between 6 and 7. Usually nobody was in the office at that time. And I could go in, drop my implant.
About the chain for the door to open.
And that was usually it. So it wasn't usually a lot of really crazy like controls you had to bypass. Gotta have something for that. The darkness wears her face. Well, yeah. Can I climb up on the roof there? Nope, not there. Let's see. What can I do about that chain there? I tried that. What the hell? I've done some social engineering, usually through email though. I did a little bit of pretext calling, not my favorite thing to do. There was a whole bunch of ammo back here. Good resources for learning social engineering. Let me think. Not directly for social engineering, but a lot of social engineering is just human psychology. And so it's understanding what might be able to get somebody to temporarily go against what they know is their best interest, or go against something that they think might be their best interest. So you have to typically have something like a sense of urgency with it. So you're trying to get them to move quickly, but not too quickly, because if it seems pushy, then it starts raising alarm bells. So you got to know exactly where to push it. There's a lot of finesse into social engineering when it comes for it. A lot of it's reading people and knowing how far you can push them and knowing how far you can get them to go before you kind of back off. How quickly you need to move, how slowly you need to move, and having a very clearly defined goal. A lot of times, like, okay, this is what I can get from this person, so this is what I need. This is what I'm trying to get them to. And then basically giving them breadcrumbs to work along that. So for example, when I send out phishing emails, I don't usually say, hey, you have to do this by the end of the day. I say, this is really easy to do. It takes 5 minutes, and just make sure you've got it done by 2 days from now, whatever the date is. It needs to be done by 3 p.m. 2 days from now. And that provides a sense of urgency, like, oh, hey, I can do this. But if I can make it really simple and reduce the friction in the process, then they will go through it. They're like, hey, cool, that'll just let me get something checked off the list, and I can just get it knocked out.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local rock legends, the Old Gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just...
Yeah, it's kind of like sales psychology.
Anyway, here's Poets of the Fall and their latest single, War.
Do you remember standing on a broken field?
It's a cool song.
Crippled wings beating the sky.
Actually, it's really, I think sales psychology would be pretty close to that, Trojan, because... You're so rude. I'm having a conversation here, sir. You are interrupting. Yeah, there's a lot of overlap between social engineering and sales engineering. Yeah, flashbang. Power of Christ compels you. Burn, demon. There we go. Marketing psychology wouldn't be a bad thing either. I would say really, believe it or not, social engineering, now that I think about it, does have a lot of overlap with sales, because a lot of sales is understanding and pre-qualifying and finding the right customer and then selling them on something. It does no good if you've got a perfectly willing buyer that doesn't have the money or the resources to acquire whatever you're selling. Same thing with social engineering. There's no point in going in social engineering, maybe, you know, Betty from accounting, when you don't need access to the accounting system and you've got another perfectly viable target over here in the engineering department. That's really what your end goal is. Compromise engineering to get to maybe some proprietary database that they've got. So now that I think about it, there is quite a bit of overlap with sales and social engineering. And most of the time, honestly, sales is really trying to get you to work against your best interest, because a lot of times you really don't need what they're selling. Get some coffee. So you gotta remember, a lot of times also for those spam bots though, Trojan, it's not so much their marketing psychology. They purposely put out easy to produce, cheap crap marketing, and they just do accuracy by volume. They just want to put out high volume because they're just trying to get a very small group that is either having a bad day and they're not thinking clearly and they go through and want to get their crappy product. I've been in that small minority percentage before too. There was what was it? It was a gift I wanted to get for my son, and it was a small model engine, and it was a really great price. Shut up, baby, I know it. It was a really great price for this small, it was like a model metal engine to like build. It was like a miniature V8. And I was like, oh, this will be great. And as I'm going through, I order it, I look at things, and I was like, I start looking at the rest of the website. I was like, what other kind of stuff do they have? I realized the sales page for this model engine had all sorts of other stuff, but it was no way related to technology. It was like clothing and boots and stuff like that. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? So I start looking at it some more, and I realized these guys have compromised this site, and they're using it to capture credit cards. Now, that wasn't a big deal for me because I use a system called Privacy, and Privacy lets me use temporary credit cards to kind of like the way you do a password manager. You have unique passwords for each site. Privacy.com, I can go and spin up individual credit cards for each site. So I had a dedicated locked card for them. As soon as I realized this happened, I instantly killed the card. They wouldn't be able to use it anywhere anyway, and they tried. It's always Uber Eats for some reason. They always want to do Uber Eats. And as soon as I did that, I contacted the guys over at Privacy. I was like, hey, by the way, this is a bogus charge. They're completely fake website. Here's all the evidence showing that they're fake. Can you do a charge back for me? They were cool with it. They said, yeah, no problem. We'll get you your money back. I think it took 2 weeks to process, but whatevs. Thankfully, it wasn't a huge amount of money. I think it was like $100.
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close.
I remember this part.
I had to find a way across.
Because Uber Eats is everywhere? Probably. What they're probably doing is they're trying to use it to get stuff that they can go resell. Like, obviously, I don't have any visibility into what they're doing with it. Oh, it's right there. I'm blind. Oh, hey, Drewski. Sorry, yeah, I did skip and miss your message. What did you suggest for learning embedded system security, and what's your experience with it? I haven't done very much with the embedded security. I've done very, very little with that. But a lot of embedded security... Oh, that was cool. A lot of embedded security is low-level stuff, low-level exploitation. So, I mean, that's not necessarily true, actually. So, if you're wanting to look at the hardware, there's entire courses for that. Oh, geez, what was that one called? I wonder if, let me see if I can find it real quick, actually. Hang on. Let's see. If I can remember, if I can see it, I'll remember the name. Embedded Systems IoT. If I can remember the name of it, because one of my good buddies actually went through this. It was not from SANS. This was from a guy's individual course. Let's see if I can find it real quick. JTAG, and what was the other one? Bus Pirate, I think. I mean, here's one on hardware hacking, but this one's a little bit old. It's like 4 years old. One of the issues you run across whenever you're doing hardware or embedded system hacking is that a lot of the tools can be hella out of date, and they can be a big pain to run. This site's called Hacking Your Mom. Hang on one second. Actually, he's probably still awake. I'll text him real quick. Stand by. I'm gonna message my buddy real quick. Hey man, what's the embedded security course you took? Yeah. I'll check on it, Drewski. I'll see if I can find out for you. So I'm a crypto arbitrager, but I want to get some more wizardry skills. So I'm debating studying hacking or strategy for warfare, business, geopolitics. I mean, a lot of times when you're arbitraging stuff, you have arbitrage of misplaced risk, or you have arbitrage of misplaced timing. And it looks like you're already looking at the timing for that. You asked earlier about Burp Suite. Burp Suite's not going to help with that because Burp Suite is mostly for attacking web APIs or web interfaces, web-based technologies. But it doesn't really have much to do with timing. There's a little bit you can do in there, but that's not really what's going to help. Burp Suite is also written in Java, so it's not the fastest thing in the world. And if you're trying to like really shave off milliseconds, you're talking about coding something up in a really fast compiling language, something like C or C++ or maybe even Rust. I'm not sure exactly how. I think Rust has pretty fast execution. Let me move this here. There we go. It's off just a little bit. Yeah. He may actually just be... I'll see if he replies back, Drewski. If not, I'll bookmark that message to show you. But yeah, he just went through one, and actually his biggest pain was trying to get all the hardware working for it. Can I push the button? I pushed the button. Hey, nice. A little bit of refill of my health here. Actually, I'm gonna hang out in here real quick. I use Rust, but not on like an FPGA or in the cloud or anything. The bottleneck is the network side of things and not computation. That's usually how it is. I mean, that's why the guys that are doing like time-based arbitrage and front-running stuff and the stock market, they lease special locations in data centers that are as close to the operation as they can possibly get. Because you gotta think, they're working in sub-millisecond arbitrages. That dude just tried to bank shot that on me. There we go. Oh, that works. I already squeezed the trigger by the time he blew into the little electric wire there. I've expected to get shocked there.
Making her way through the water pipe alone, Cynthia was angry at the rider. Foolish young man, taking unnecessary risks. And the way he broke the rules. Didn't he understand what was at stake? Since the terrible days in the 70s, she hadn't wavered once, as hard as it had been. She was tired of protecting the town all these long years, and now only wanted to rest.
Yeah, she's been doing that a long time. I rewrote my TypeScript code to Go. It's 10 times faster. Why didn't you rewrite it in Rust? Maybe someday I'll make a concerted effort to learn Rust, but the syntax is so foreign. It's the most odd syntax of any programming language I've seen, maybe aside from Lisp. you got, son? What you got? Those guys are chunky to take two shells to the head. Do you got streaming ready or not? Dude, that's such a fun game. The chaos and the fun you can have with that game is really good. Is that side blocked off? Yeah, that's all blocked off. So there's a scissor lift here. Yeah, that's blocked off. Alright, so we have to go this way. It's a wee baby scissor lift. What a weird place for a chair.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
Rush syntax feels like ancient hieroglyphs in comparison. Yeah. Dude, does it ever, man? See, I don't think Alan can swim, so let's not go that way. Anything in these bummed out cars here? Nope, nothing. Sad. You just walked right into that one, didn't you, son? There we go, flare gun. So how about getting a vulnerability research job, and do you know any good resources for learning it? Is Pwn to Own and Project Zero Research the best place? It's one of the best places. Actually, there is another really good place. Now, let me find it real quick. Oh gosh, what's it called? Let's see. Memory corruption tutorial. Hang on, let me see if I can find it real quick. Actually, hold on. So this guy teaches a class on it. I can picture his website. His website is straight out of like the 2009s. Let's see. Let me see if I can remember what it is. Let's see. Windows 10 WinDBG. Oh my god, what was that site? Is it Bytelander? Let me see. Hang on. Coreland. That's the one. Coreland. Here we go. These guys have courses in here, but they also have some blogs that they've posted up in here. So one sec, I'll show this in the chat here. Check out the stuff from Coreland. It is a great place to get started. This guy's been doing it forever. His training is 100% like in person. He doesn't do any kind of online training. Let me see. Training. At least I can find it real quick. Coreland exploit development. tutorial. Let me see if I can find it. And it's a really old one. Here we go. So this is the first part in the series. Let me grab this. So this is another really good one. I went through this the very first time I was going through the OSCP. Yeah, that track says this was around... Oh, wait, this is actually part 11. So he's got a ton of different ones in here. There we go. Yeah, this one's from 2009. This is the one I actually went through for stack-based overflows and working through it. So I would go to that page. That's going to get you a list of all of them in here, but start with like exploit tutorial 1. And he'll actually come through and, yeah, easy MP3 conversion utility. That's what it was. So you actually go through, you exploit it, you find the crash in it, and he walks you through all the process memory, everything. It is an old but very valuable blog post. A lot of times what you'll need to do is you'll have to go set up a... You probably have to go set up like a Windows XP exploitable system whenever you're doing things like that. I was watching Live Overflow's playlist on Binary on YouTube. Wait, he has one? Live Overflow YouTube. You go look at that. Playlist. Yes. CPU vulnerabilities. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's got 59 videos on binary exploitation. That is sick. Here, I'll drop this link for everybody too. All right, let me bookmark that one. Boop. But he goes all the way like from installing Linux to programming in C and everything. Gosh, very cool. I haven't watched Live Overflow in a while. I have to go check him out again. All right, what else do we have in here? A couple flares. Flare gun ammo. Batteries were good. Moving the bridge. All right. Revolver? Oh, I'm topped up on revolver. Oh, I thought it was going backwards for a second. I was like, no, come back.
More birds.
Ow. Be gone, devil birds. Hey, my ride's here.
We managed to lose the flock. You're almost at the power plant. Keep going. We'll give you support.
How you're flying and Barry's not that good a shot. I don't know, he could have a lot of flares. Oh, you are rude. Woo! That's unwanted physical contact, sir. I got beat down. Damn it, Euler. You distracted me. I'm gonna blame you. What's up, man? Let me reload these guns right here before I get my ass whooped. Like that. Ow. Ow. Oh god, I'm getting my ass whooped. Take one little break to reload a gun, and they're like, let's jump on it. Merry Christmas, man. Do you still have the horde of rampaging kiddos at the place? Oh, come on, I dodged that. There we go. So one thing I have noticed about this game is it always feels like the controls lag a little bit. I mean, it makes sense, because it's not like Alan is some, like, heavily trained ninja or something. Thank God, just my crew. Some sort of flashbangs for now. Actually, yeah, we'll use that. Nope, I'm not even looking behind me. Safe haven.
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
Anything else here? No.
Hold it right there!
Miss Weaver! Cynthia! I'm a friend!
Prove it!
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song! You can help me!
About time! Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
That's a lot of lights. She ain't let nobody in here.
It's in the well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, No, I have a secret route, a lit route, an old water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's draining all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside. I have been preparing for these times, the dark tides. You have found my caches, haven't you? You can see the signs. Very few people can. Yes, please, take what you need. This is all for you, for the likes of us. We do Tom's work, don't we? Hurry! The switch is on the wall facing the shore.
Tom's work? Who's Tom?
Weaver had sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
Let's pull out some flashbangs. I think they're going to be helpful. Rule number 1, never go out at night. Oh, we already broke that one.
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Okay. I need all 3 of these. I think I do. Yep, I do. Okay, so that's the middle one. And I think this one. Nope, not that one. There we go. Now we're cooking with propane. Very circuitous route. Rule number 2, keep the lights on. I'm trying. I keep losing my flashlight.
Who designs these things? The transformer yard went dark and dead. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
Power of Christ compels you. Ow. This is where we need a flashbang.
mortals.
Oh, that didn't kill him? Hey, buddy, guess what? Buckshot. That was a chunky dude. That flashbang didn't kill him. Hey, world, what's up, man?
This way, young man. Follow me. Come, come. The pipe's empty now. We're ready to go. This way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring it back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind
That's right, that's Thomas Zane.
in case it happens again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built the well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written, and none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been
The slowest door in history.
young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you. Gives us stay. This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry! Barry!
Uh-oh.
We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend!
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
I don't know how he hasn't broken his ankle like 50 times in this game.
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
Who we got here?
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
Oh, Barry. You don't want none of this. Hang on 1 second. Let me see if my buddy has replied. He has not. That was super effective.
Barry! Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
The well-lit room. It's there. Oh, that's a good sign.
Barry! Barry!
Over here! Over there!
Hang in there, I'm coming!
Ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Ah, laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and swap out to that. Right. Trips him through the floors.
When you spend most of your night running uphill while a crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe, you know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs.
You see those lights? That's the elevator we need to take.
You can't beat him, Mine.
What the hell is that thing? It's everywhere!
Oh crap, there's more than one of them!
Nothing moves like that. It's impossible.
Ah! Do something!
He's too fast. I can't get a shot.
There! No, there! Al, they're all over the place!
How many of them are there? Where'd that one go? We're coming.
Was that it? Are we safe?
That was... wow. I think we're okay.
Woo! Oh, man. Al, let's be careful, huh?
Wake, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
Heads up! Here they come!
Oh no! Oh no!
Ooh, look at him fly. That's some good hang time.
They're coming! We have to hold them off!
swear this is the slowest elevator in the world.
Right there. It's almost here, Wake. Just hold on. Hitting them. Shooting. Right there. It's here. Out. Let's go.
Ow. Button.
Hey, what's wrong with your button pushers, Barry?
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Let's be careful, okay?
Oh, jeez, I hate this.
Barry's still running with those Christmas lights on.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door. I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Oh no, who could have seen that coming?
What's going on? We can get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, wait. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed.
Now, please be careful.
I'll take good care of Barry, Wake. You just look after yourself.
You gotta be kidding me. Down, boy.
New page. Zane's shoebox.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
He created a null space inside his little universe. That's just rude. Yeah, he wrote a DNS sinkhole.
Fishing can be a hobby or a job.
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Oh, come on. Searchlight died.
Enough. You will go no further. Stop now.
Not cool. Ah. Ooh. Oh yeah, she big mad. Who designed this bridge? The coffee. I need the caffeine to run. No! Son of a bitch. Yeah, she's got some anger issues, dude. I think she probably should seek therapy. I did it again. Damn it. Oh, it didn't reset my stamina. I can't sprint right there. He was still out of breath from just a second ago. That time. Thank you, devs, for generous checkpoints. Ow. Yes, Gumby, I was supposed to jump over that. I just kept doing it wrong.
Wrong. It was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
You could even say I was blinded by the light.
There's an old army base at Raid Cove Point, north of here. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now. Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind.
With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Oh, that's a good spot to stop for tonight. Such a fun game. You should read Try Harder by Buster Gut. Ah, you're fired.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
I wish you would let me stop here.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Episode 6, The Departure. Okay. Quit to main menu. We'll stop it up there for tonight. Alright guys, let me go find somebody over on Twitch to raid out to. Everyone, Merry Christmas. Take care. Thanks for coming to hang out while we're playing some games. Another good book is A History of Welsh Comedians by Die Laughing. Oh, Lord. Well, considering next week is New Year's, I'll probably have one more gaming stream coming up soon. So we can finish off Alan Wake. And I forgot how good this game is. It's got such a good story to it. Let's see. Who's even online right now? I'll be able to raid over too. You know what? Keeping up with the gaming theme, Rogji's on. He's playing Mass Effect. Yeah, we'll go right over to him. Let's do that. All right, guys. Unfortunately, that is where I've got to wrap it up for tonight. Otherwise, Sock's going to murder me. She's already going to be mad at me for staying up this late. But thanks for coming to hang out. I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas. I'll see y'all Saturday night. Yes, I'll see y'all Saturday night. We'll do some more hacking on Hackbot. We'll get it built up a little bit more. And I think that's everything I got for you. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to have time to tomorrow night, Gumby, but if I can get on, yeah, we'll get on and we'll play some Ready or Not. That'd be fun. But that's all I got for you guys. I'm going to go get some I'm going to go crash out because the kids are going to be up early. So everyone take care. I will catch up with y'all soon. And I want you to remember one very important thing, and that is I love you. Peace.